this is Captain Chaudhari in my series of videos on basic astronomical navigation or the ship's navigation. Today I am going to talk about the directions. Direction is very important. It is very important while you are on the ship that you don't get disoriented. Right? Disorientation means you lose the sense of direction. I always guide the students that in your maneuvering, the ship's maneuvering, avoid taking a 360 degrees turn unless if there is no other option. It should be avoided, because when you take 360 degrees alteration, right, it might, olden time it used to take 3 to 5 minutes, today it might take 12 to 15 minutes, even more. So you don't do such thing in your maneuver that you become a kind of paralyzed, you get disoriented, even the ARPA gets disoriented. So avoid this. Okay, we are not talking about the rules of road right now, we are talking about directions. Now if you look at the chart in the Mercator chart, you always find the compass rose, which helps you so much: 0, 90, 180, 360, 270 and 360. So now if you want to go in a particular direction, suppose you want to go like this, so you can easily find like what is the direction in which we are going from the compass rose, right? Or you can decide, like if you know the course to follow from a given point, suppose this is the course to follow, you simply slide the parallel ruler, and we are talking about the direction with respect to the north. We are following Mercator chart for our navigation, and on the Mercator chart a north-south running line is always pointing towards the north geographic pole. So Mercator chart, that advantage is there. If I want to go from one place to other place, it might be thousands of miles away. I don't care. I simply draw a straight line. Say for example, port A to port B, if I want to go, I simply draw a straight line, and those who are not directly connected with the navigation, they should find this so easy. I just simply draw a line, and with the parallel ruler I slide the parallel ruler to know what is that direction, and if that direction is for 52 degrees, that means if I set the autopilot of the ship to 52 degrees, I will reach the destination. It is as simple as that. A mariner should basically know what is east and what is west. North, south, normally there is no problem, but he should know what is east, what is west. My today's thrust of teaching you, my focus of teaching you today is what is east and what is west. Suppose you look at the chart. When you look at the chart, you imagine that V is written here. V is a word in English. V means V. So when V is there in front of you and you are looking at the chart, if you are going this way, you are going east. Don't have to see what are the longitudes. If you are going this way, you are going east, and if you are going this way, you are going west. Simple as that. We must know what is west and what is east all the times. If you look at the globe, and suppose this is the turning axis, right? You once again write down WE, that is V. If you are going this way, you are going eastwards. If you are going this way, you are going westwards. If you look at the map, say for example, if you look at the map of India, right? If you are going from Mumbai to Calcutta, you are going east. If you are going from Kolkata to Mumbai, you are going west. Simple as that. So when you are looking at the earth from front, west and east is decided by V. When we are looking at the map, west and east is decided by the word V. If we look at the date line in Pacific, it is 180 degrees east as well as west. Right? Once again I told you, if this is a chart and this is the date line, we imagine V being written. And suppose this is 180 east, and this is 175 east, this is 170 east, and on this side it is 175 west, 170 west. I don't care what are the names of these meridians, but if I'm going this way, I'm going east, and if I'm going this way, I'm going west. So look at this, I am going from 175 east to 175 west, 175 east to 175 west, but I am going east because I am going this way. And even if I am going 170 west to 170 east, I am going west because I am going this way. So this has to be maintained, followed all the times, whether I am crossing dateline or I am crossing Greenwich Meridian or I am navigating anywhere else. Earth spins from west to east. What does it mean? What does it mean? It spins from west to east. It means that if you look at the Earth from front, west, east is decided by this. The Earth spins from west to east means the Earth spins this way. And if we look at from the top of North Pole, if we look at the Earth from top of North Pole, this is Greenwich Meridian. This is 90 degrees east, this is 90 degrees west, this is 180 degrees east-west. So Earth spins from west to east. West to east means eastwards, and eastward means when you are looking from north, eastwards means anti-clockwise. That means Earth spins this way. So please understand, when we are looking from top of the North Pole, eastwards means anti-clockwise and westwards means clockwise. So if we say which way the Earth is spinning, Earth is spinning anti-clockwise, as you see from North Pole. But please understand, I'm not showing it in the diagram, but if we look at the Earth from the top of South Pole, it does not follow this rule. It means that when I go from one place, suppose I'm going from one place to another place, anti-clockwise, it would mean that I'm going eastwards. But if I go from place A to place B, clockwise, that means I'm going westwards. So the rule is, if you look at the Earth from top of North Pole, clockwise is westward and anti-clockwise is eastwards. We will not be doing any calculation by looking at the Earth from top of the South Pole, because it is slightly difficult to imagine. But if you would be seeing the Earth from top of South Pole, then clockwise is not westward, clockwise is eastward, and anti-clockwise is westward. I hope you understand that the direction, knowledge of direction is so important in doing any astronomical calculation or understanding any astronomical concept. If we consider this as the orbit of Earth, we know that the Earth goes anti-clockwise. So when we look at the solar system from top of Sun, right, from top of North Pole and from top of Sun, we find that the Earth is revolving in an anti-clockwise direction. Around the Earth, the Moon is also revolving in anti-clockwise direction. In addition, the Earth is spinning also in anti-clockwise direction. Now just to get an idea, what is clockwise and what is anti-clockwise, what is westward, what is eastward. So let us understand that Earth revolves as well as rotates eastwards. And this is the reason, as the Earth rotates eastwards, we find all the heavenly bodies relatively going westward. So the daily motion of all the heavenly bodies is from east to west. They rise in east, they set in west. A slight idea about the coordinate system, although it is quite a well-known concept with everyone, that if this is equator, on the north we have northerly latitudes, on the south we have southerly latitude. The maximum is 90 degrees south, here the maximum is 90 degrees north. So usually there is no confusion. If I say that somebody is going from 30 degrees north to 50 degrees north, he is going north. And somebody who is going from 30 degrees south, 30 degrees north to 30 degrees south, he is going south. So generally there is no confusion about north and south. But let us do a very simple numerical about the d long, the change of longitudes. If we go from 30 degrees east to 40 degrees east, we are going more east. Therefore, I am going east. Right? And if we look at the earth, if this is Greenwich meridian, this is pole. If I go anti-clockwise, that means I am going east. Anti-clockwise is east, so this must be 90 degrees east. And if this is 90 degrees east, the logic says this should be 90 degrees west. And therefore, if I am going from 30 degrees east to 40 degrees east, from here to here, see, I am going anti-clockwise. I am going east. What happens if I go from 170 degrees east to 150 degrees west? I am going east or west. So mathematically I can guide you that whenever there is a change of name in the meridians, you add and give the name of the final. So I add 170 with 150, the total is 320 degrees, and give the name of the final, west. But you can't have a meridian which is more than 180. Whenever you see a figure on meridian more than 180, subtract from 360 and change the name. And when I subtract from 360, it becomes 40 degrees. Changing the name, it becomes 40 degrees east. So let us confirm it in the diagram. Like what happens when I go from 170 east to 150 west. So if this is 0 degree meridian, 170 degrees east should be this, and 150 west going westwards would be like this. So this is 150 west and this is 170 east. You can see from the diagram, if I go from here to here, taking the shortest route, I am changing a longitude by 40 degrees. So that's it for today. I just wanted to tell a nautical student that it is very, very important to understand at any given time what is east and what is west. That has a lot of value in our accuracy of the calculation. It is very important that you don't get disoriented.